Black Americans really want to see in their communities is safety, police officers. They want to see better education.
The president, the vice president, they're out of touch.
Man, did y'all see that video with Oprah Winfrey and Miss Harris? I wonder, do she think that we supposed to vote for Harris just because of Oprah? I don't give a damn about her getting Oprah.
Have you no empathy, man?
Let's just get through the next 64 days. Hello.
Since when does the vice president have a southern accent?
She don't actually focus on issues in the black community. You should be offended beyond report.
There's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to not talk to other people, but this is important.
And did y'all see Magic Johnson?
They paid him to please you. That's how important you are.
Kamala Harris has made her first trip to Atlanta with rapper Megan Thee Stallion.
Having Megan Thee Stallion twerk is not going to fix our economy, and it's not going to stop the legal immigrants.
They've pandered, they've postured, they've offered nothing but empty words while our communities suffer under the weight of failed democratic policies.
I voted Democratic my entire life, and I'm starting to think like, man, everybody in my hometown is still poor.
In reality, they're just intellectually and emotionally manipulating you. So absolutely no, she's not presidential, and it will definitely come back to bite people.
She's not straightforward. If she wants to be presidential, she needs to be transparent.
All the black neighborhoods are still poor.
You want us to vote for her because she's black? She's a chameleon. She is not meant for this job. Okay?
I don't get the sense that she would even desire or have the knowledge or say, let's make that go, let's fix that, let's work that out.
And not yet see the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities. So it's fun.
Man, it ain't working, Obama. Today I got a video for y'all. We're gonna be reacting to Obama talking to black men and telling us what we should do before he pull his belt out and whip our ass. So without further ado, let's get into it.
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now,
I mean, it's kind of common sense. I mean, you got groceries, gas, and energy bills all up through the roof, and the border. At least if she was doing what you was doing with the immigration, people will feel a little bit more safer and a little comfortable with voting for her, but she ain't even doing that. She just flooded the border.
This is not going to be a free ride. It's not going to be some instant amnesty. What's going to happen is you are going to pay a significant fine. You are going to learn English. You are going to go to the back of the line so that you don't get ahead of somebody who was in Mexico City applying legally. It's not something that is guaranteed or automatic. You've got to earn it. I think the American people, they appreciate and believe in immigration, but they can't have a situation where you just have 500,000 people pouring over the border without any kind of mechanism to control it. So we've got to deal with that at the same time as we deal in a humane fashion with folks who have put down roots here, have become our neighbors, have become our friends. They may have children who are U.S. citizens. That's the kind of comprehensive approach that we have to take. All right?
I mean, I really never really cared for Obama for real, because I was in my conspiracy bag at the time, so you already know how I was feeling about Big Mike.
Whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or none of the above, this is our time.
Where do you keep the nets that you put on the bottom of guys' balls to stop them from dunking in the water?
But nevertheless, let's get back into it.
I also want to say that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
For sure.
So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly. And say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and pain and joy that comes from those experiences. Who's had to work harder and do more and overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land and is putting forward concrete proposals to directly address the things that are vital in our neighborhoods and our communities.
This man this man is caparoni pizza. Oh my God. Yo, one, she didn't grow up like us. That girl from Canada, bruh. Two, that girl grew up in an Indian household. Three, she sucked tallowacker all the way to the top. She ain't grind for nothing. She was on Willie Brown, you know what.
Notorious for his flamboyant lifestyle. Flashy clothes, fancy parties, fine women, and fast cars.
You should from now on address me as the mayor.
Come on, bruh. And then talking about putting forth proposals to address our needs at our community. Should I play the video? Play the video.
So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm going to do something that's only going to benefit black people.
Come on, bruh. She said it herself. She ain't finna do nothing for black people. She ain't addressing nothing. Stop with the cap, bruh. Who dragged Obama out? Yo, Obama, you're losing your star power card. Your black card was already shaky.
Whoa. It's a little shaky. It's a little shaky, boss.
A lot of people question if you was really black or not. But, like, what the hell is this, bruh? Come on, bruh. Stop with the BS, man.
Housing, to making sure that our mothers and our fathers and our grandparents can afford medicine. And making sure that we are dealing with prices that are too high and rents that are too high, and are committed to making sure that we maintain the Affordable Care Act, so everybody's got help here, and cares about things like education and entrepreneurship in our neighborhoods. And that's on one side. And on the other side, you have someone who has consistently shown disregard, not just for the communities, but for you as a person.
Yeah, except for when Trump was in office, you know, one of the things that he was excited to brag about was that black unemployment was at its lowest ever.
It's something I'm very proud of. African American unemployment stands at the lowest rate ever recorded.
Not when you was in office. Your ass got out of office and was crying about how you didn't do nothing for Chicago. You didn't want to do nothing for Chicago.
Every time I think about those kids, it gets me mad. And by the way, it happens on the streets of Chicago every day.
Like, bro, I ain't forget. Bro, you was a straight bullshitter, bro. You ain't did nothing for us. All you did was help the LGBT XYZ 123 community out. That's all you did. And I know why. Because of Big Mike. So I don't want to hear none of this. The other side. The other side actually proposed a plan directly to our community. Is he still running on that? No, but his last time he ran on it, yes, he had the platinum plan. Did you do that being a quote unquote black man? No, you didn't propose nothing for us. Nothing. Especially straight men of our ethnicity. So get the heck out of here, bro. I'm trying to not cuss. But golly, bro. The Democrat Party, all they do is freaking gaslight, piss on your head, and tell you it ain't piss. Oh, no, that's just a little bit of rain. No, that's a go to shower. That's definitely a go to shower. We ain't going for that BS, man.
And you're thinking about sitting out?
Nah, I ain't sitting out.
But, you know, Cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that. Because
who give a damn you got a problem with what? Man, forget you, bruh. I don't give a damn about your problem. Bruh, you made America worse when you got in office. All that, yeah, he inherited my economy. No, he didn't. I remember exactly what it was like when you was in office. It was recession time. You sent all the jobs overseas. And then you start talking about Trump get bragging about and talking about and running on, he's going to bring all the jobs back to America. He just saying stuff. Yeah, when you sent them over there. And guess what he did? He brought a lot of them back. Just like he talking about now, bringing them back. You sold us out, bruh.
We had had 75 straight months of job growth that I handed over to him.
You lying motherfucker. This dirty communist spent his entire 2 terms shipping American manufacturing overseas to foreign countries. Suicides in America were skyrocketing as a result. It didn't start going back down until after Donald Trump was in the White House.
It wasn't something he did.
Oh, is that right? In order for anyone to believe that, they'd have to completely forget about these stupid comments he made back in June of 2016.
He's going to bring all these jobs back. Well, how exactly are you going to do that? What are you going to do? There's no answer to it. He just says, well, I'm going to negotiate a better deal. Well, how exactly are you going to negotiate that? What magic wand do you have? And usually the answer is he doesn't have an answer.
He didn't need a magic wand, you stupid asshole. He's Donald Trump, and he knows how to get done. He got us the lowest gas prices we'd seen in decades. He brought 632,000 jobs back to America from overseas. He eliminated regulations that were intended to destroy the Pennsylvania coal industry. By opening federal land and offshore areas for oil exploration, he drove prices down and filled our strategic petroleum reserve to the tippy top. The Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017 allowed automakers to expand and modernize their plants in places like Detroit. Bottom line is, Donald Trump did everything Hussein Obama said he couldn't do, and his next administration is going to be even better than last time.
Because part of it makes me think, and I'm speaking to men directly now, part of it makes me think that, well, you just aren't feeling the idea of having a woman as president. And you're coming up with other alternatives and other reasons for that.
Hey, shout out to my women out there that was running for president like Tulsi Gabbard. Shout out to Carrie Lake. She was running for governor in Arizona, but she lost. Now she's running for Senate. So I shout those 2 people out because, I mean, they stood more of a chance for me voting for them than Kamala Harris. So it's not because it's a woman, it's because the policy. This guy is telling us to vote for a woman who policy does anything but Americans, period. Not only, let me not say that because it might help some of these people on the far left, but for the average person, her policy does not align with a lot of us, especially masculine, not even masculine. Ain't even got to be masculine. Just straight men, period. And especially black men. She already told us she ain't going to do nothing for us. So this man is basically coming out here saying he disappointed and just chastising us and scolding us because we don't want to play identity politics. We did that with you, and I regret that we did that. You was one of the worst decisions that we ever made in America.
And I think anybody you are talking to in a barbershop, anybody you are talking to in your house, in your family, at church, who is coming with that kind of attitude, I think you have to ask them, well, how can that be? Because the women in our lives have been getting our backs this entire time. They've been raising us and working and having our backs.
Shout out to the women that have had our back. Shout out to the women that's been there for us. But nowadays, there is a lot of women that ain't fucking with black men. Straight black men. Masculine black men. So all this rhetoric that this man is just spewing out, man, cut the BS, bro. We not going, Obama. Like, get out of here, bro. A lot of these men that's supporting Kamala Harris, you see it's a lot of sugar in the tank.
And when we get in trouble, and the system's not working for us, they're the ones who are out there marching and protesting.
See, this is what I'm saying about Obama. He really gonna sit here and try to compare Kamala Harris to the black American woman. Kamala Harris ain't endured none of the struggles that our women face, none of the turmoil, none of the grinding and getting to it. She was handed everything on a silver spoon. Like, come on, bro. You really gonna sit here and try to gaslight? Like, bro, get out of here.
And so now you're thinking about sitting out or even supporting somebody who has a history of denigrating you because you think that's a sign of strength, because that's what being a man is, putting women down.
When did we put women down? Yo, this man straight bullshit, bro.
That's not acceptable. That's not, this shouldn't even be a question.
This man did not give us any policy. He said, oh, you know, she's going to make medicine more affordable. She's going to make housing more affordable. Man, we not dumb, bruh. Like, please stop. Leave me alone, bruh. Go back under where, go back hopping on Big Mike, you know what. Because golly, bruh, we not going for that, man. Bro, we already know that housing BS that she's proposing is only going to make house prices go up even more. You know, we already know that she feel like lowering the cost of insulin is a promise fulfilled for black people.
How has your administration kept its promises to black Americans?
When I go to events, and I'll often ask people, raise your hand if you have anyone in your family with diabetes, and I will raise my hand too.
So will I.
Right?
So will I.
Right.
Yes.
Black folks are 60% more likely to be diagnosed with diabetes.
Yes.
And yet so many of our seniors struggle to decide whether they can fill their prescription for insulin or fill their refrigerator. And so when we capped the cost of insulin for seniors at $35 a month, that was a promise fulfilled.
And everybody is on oh my gosh, I can't even talk. Diabetes is not just exclusive to black people. When you talking about doing something for black people, it need to be exclusively done just like y'all did for Asian people and the LGBT community. If it's not that, then shut the heck up talking to us and just go do your thing, bruh. Goodness gracious, bruh. This man make me sick, bro. That sick. I know that was corny, but still. Man, listen, man. Don't let Obama gaslight you. This man got the whole black community up in uproar right now. I got another video coming. We're going to react to that soon. But listen, you are me, I'm you, we're one of the same body. Remember, keep your head up. Keep your nose clean. You save the world, you live forever. Peace.